character set. Unicode character set is also called as global character set. Now you can imagine global character set means what does it contain? It contains all the characters which are recognized in almost all human languages. Unicode character set or global character set contains all the characters which are recognized in all human languages. So it is such a vast character set. And Java's character belongs to this Unicode character set. Java's character belongs to this Unicode character set. That's why in Java, char, when we say char is Unicode character. Now question arises, why Java's char represents Unicode character set? Why Java's char represents Unicode character set? Because Java supports a feature called as internationalization. Java supports a feature called as internationalization. What does that mean? We will see with the help of diagram. So we have a diagram, internationalization. Internationalization. Now this word internationalization, let me tell you one interesting point about this word, and that interesting point is internationalization. This is the feature of Java. It is also known as I-18 and N. Why internationalization is also called as I-18N? Because internationalization starts with I, so I, ends with N, so N, and in between I and N, we have 18 characters. So I-18N is a short form of internationalization. Now, what is that internationalization? What is the concept? Let's see here. Suppose a developer writes one GUI application. GUI application means graphical user interface application. What does that mean? It means in that application there will be a window, there will be text fields, there will be label, text fields so that user can give the input, and there will be two buttons, save and cancel. In case of user would like to save, he will click on save or he will click on cancel. So we have GUI application in Java. Now this developer is from India. This developer is from India and he has created one GUI application. Now this GUI application, he would like to distribute across all his clients. But his clients are not necessarily in India. His clients are outside also. So developer will convert this application in such a way that clients from different countries can see labels in their languages. So developer now will convert this application in such a way that clients from different countries can see this application with their own labels. I mean, enter name, for example, Russia. So in Russian language, what is enter name is called as? Enter age. In Russian language, what is enter age called as? And so on. So developer will convert this application in such a way that clients from different countries can see labels in their different languages. So for example, we have a Spanish client. This developer who is from India, he has got client who is Spanish client. So now that Spanish client can see this GUI application in this way. Now this is what I have converted actually from English to Spanish. This is nothing called this is nothing fake. So enter name in Spanish is called as this. Enter age in Spanish is called as this. Save means this. Cancel means this. So this developer has actually converted his GUI application where that client who is Spanish, he can see labels in his own language. Or suppose we have German client. So the same application can be converted in German language. I mean, labels on the button can be seen on the in German language. So this is called as internationalization. So Java supports internationalization. Since Java supports internationalization, Java's char represents Unicode character set or global character set. Okay, so this is called as internationalization.